Okay, so I'm going to do a quick reading for the collective, and the reason I'm going to is because of this. This card fell out when I decided to do a reading. I just feel like the collective energy has been really intense, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, for like the whole world basically. There's been lots of volcanic eruptions and bigger earthquakes, lots of flooding and hurricanes, and just things always occurring all over the world, and on top of political chaos. um but anyways, so the first card that fell out was despair. So if you feel like you're going through a really hard time right now, you feel hopeless, desperate, in a state of despair, just know you're not alone. Just know that, in the background, you do have all of your loved ones, all of your ancestors and your guides that are guiding you to this portal way, to this door that has flowers and sunlight and a new beginning. And also, what's coming through is what's going to help relieve some of the despair is connecting with the elements, the spirits in nature, the entities that, are from Mother Earth, the wind, air, fire, water. Connect with the elemental spirits, and they will help give you relief. Okay, so despair. So a lot of people are dealing with depression and anxiety, like, for sure. I'm going to pull some messages from past loved ones and guides and ancestors. I got a couple spirit message decks. I'm going to pull a few self-care cards to see what's guided right now for the collective. And then I'll pull a love message from a loved one that you feel like you need to hear a love message from. Oh, I also have these story dice that I just have let sit there. So I'm going to roll. I kind of feel like I just want to roll like one of them. I'll pick one randomly. Okay. What does the collective need to know? What do we need to focus on? Fire. Yep. That's one of the nature spirits I was talking about. Cleansing your energy with fire. Imagining either the violet flame, rainbow fire, or just even regular fire, cleansing your energy field. Work with water, work with the elements and air. Connect, grow your roots down to the earth. It's very important. Oh, look, see, there's a foot. Connect with the earth. I really don't even know what are on these. I'll put this to the side. Okay, so let's get a message from our past loved ones. What message does the collective need to know? What does the collective that is feeling depression or anxiety need to know at this time from their loved ones, from their ancestors and guides and higher self? Beyond the bell, what message needs to come through the most? Please give me a clear and direct message from Mother Earth, from our Creator. Okay. Dearest you, You got a postcard from the spirit world. All right, dearest you. Do you ever wonder whether your ideas and inspiration might be coming through your soul rather than generated from your mind alone? We are here to tell you we are always whispering in your ear about your highest good. We are conduits for spirit, letting you know you are a living channel for this awesome co-creative energy. When you're feeling inspired, it means you heard us. Inspiration means spirit is breathing through you. Inspiration needs your human passion to keep it going so you can make a difference in the world. So keep moving on what inspires you. Let yourself be led into new experiences and know that this is why you are here on earth. Oh, that's beautiful. New experiences. We had to go through changes to have new experiences and growth. Your purpose is to discover your spirited nature and to bring forth through your efforts whatever is meant to be. Wondrous miracles have a way of showing up when you let inspiration propel you forward. You are so loved. That's a big message right there from the spirit world. You are so loved. Like, even if you don't feel it, even if you feel hopeless, like, oh shit, I don't know what's going to happen in life, like, everything sucks, like, it's going to be okay. Like, it's really going to be okay. Okay. Let's get another message from the spirit world. What do we need to know? What do we need to know right now from the ethers, from the beautiful energies of our guides? Ooh, singing. I'm singing for some reason. So maybe you need to sing. Be comfortable with yourself singing out loud. What messages? Or we will be singing soon. Our ancestors are singing, or we will be singing. Alright, what message? A clear and direct message. Oh, that flipped right over. Serenity. How beautiful. That is so beautiful, like from despair to serenity. And like when I was like shuffling, it's like I started singing. The most important relationship you can have is with yourself. This is a time to honor, nurture, and love yourself more by seeking out and removing any negative feelings, emotions that are left over from yesterday. Don't let the past issues and resentments interfere with your serenity today. Oh, that's so beautiful. It's like, to have more peace, stay more present, and don't focus on, the bad that happened, this past week or, recently or what's going on recently. It's like focus on one day at a time and try to stay present, and you will, go within yourself, focus on love within yourself and sending that love that you feel for other people, send that to yourself and let your heart glow and open up. And I'm also noticing it looks like they're soaking in water. So once again, the elements are super, super important. Getting in water, drinking water. I mean, it comes through in every single one of my readings. And really, I don't remember. I have multiple decks, and I do not remember what is in each of these decks. All right, we have a message from a father. You have a father that either they're a father figure. It could be a grandfather because, I don't know, I just feel that it could be like somebody that was raised from a different father figure. Like, I don't feel like it has to be from a born father. Like, I feel like this message is from just maybe a past loved one, a past family member that was like a father figure in your life and was very dear to you. It says, a father's love for his son or daughter never dies. The strength gained from such love is often unquantifiable, and that it can be tapped into at any time for whatever reason. Whether your father is still here or has passed, a father's love is one of the strongest bonds of us will in any of us will ever experience. Oh, and that's beautiful because it says like they don't have to be passed um, for this message to come through. This can be, from a father or father figure that is still alive, but maybe they, send you love or protect you, energetically, or they're just protective and they want you to know that you aren't alone, that they are around protecting you and guiding you. And all you have to do is believe. Know that the heart chakra is really being worked on right now. It's causing lots and lots of past traumas, past memories, past energies of just, I don't want to say not good, but just hard experiences. There's lots of hard experiences that are being released that we've held on in our heart space so that we can be freer and have more love flowing through us. We have to release the old to bring in the new. And it says you have to believe. The force that works, let me just turn it this way. The force that works through your soul, determining what's possible or impossible. The difference between success over failure, and above all, who you are, is the power of your belief. What also I'm noticing after reading that is her crown. It's like she's almost in like a state of bliss, contentment. She looks like she's in a state of serenity herself too. And the crown, this is our connection to God, to Source, to our Creator, our higher self, and guides. And so you're going to definitely be feeling more love here soon, more guidance. You're going to be feeling more on path, more in the flow is what I'm feeling. You may not be feeling that right now, but believe, trust, believe, and know. Any more messages? Yeah, one last message. This is on top. Grounding, ground yourself, be a tree, plant your feet, literally go outside, put your feet in the grass or sit in the grass. Imagine your roots growing deep into the grass, into the soil, down through the rocks and the magma and the crystals. And you're you're so connected with the earth, beautiful love. And you breathe with the earth, and you ground, and stay present, and be free. Okay. That's beautiful. Okay, I'm going to do one of these cards because this was the first deck that I was like drawn to. It's a newer deck, and I honestly do not even know what is in this deck. It's called Spell Casting. I don't even do spells, really. Haven't done any spells in quite a few years. But give us one message from our guides, our ancestors. Forgiveness. And this goes back to that other card about staying present, the Serenity. It's like when you forgive, that's what will help bring you more peace and serenity instead of blaming and hating and staying in that cycle and that loop. Let down your pride, let down your ego of having to be right, or things are this way. And if you can forgive, it honestly brings so much peace and serenity and more love too. Get out in nature I don't know. I'm just thinking about a while back we had a storm come through, and um, a tree, basically like a big branch got split off of the tree, and I saw it right after the storm, and the tree was fine. It was a healthy tree before it like got struck by lightning or broke off from the storm. Well, literally within not even a week, like a few days, I went and checked on the tree again, and that limb that had fell off was already brown and dying. And it just like shows you, it's like as soon as you lose your connection from the earth, as soon as you're split off from your roots deep in the earth, it's like you start to get sick, you almost start to die, because literally the earth is our life force, and it's so needed. It's like, don't be scared to go barefoot. Like, don't be scared to sit in the grass. Like, maybe sweep it off a little bit, kind of get the bugs, away from you. You can even set a blanket down, but it's like, get your feet in the grass or the sand or the dirt, or, in water outside. It's like, it's super important to put your feet outside as often as possible, and to meditate and connect with the earth. Okay. Forgiveness. The next card that came up was truth, and I just feel like with this card, it's like there's a lot of truths that people are having to face right now, and that's what's making things really hard, is we're being forced to face certain truths that, personal truths within ourselves that we've tried to deny, or hide, or not accept. We're here to experience and accept. If you've been feeling fearful, like a lot of people are feeling really paranoid or not safe, know that you are protected. That looks like Mother Earth right there. It's like, connect with Mother Earth. When you're feeling fearful or scared or unsafe in any way, physically, mentally, spiritually, because we are waking up to, the fifth dimension way of living. And it can be scary because our energies are so deeply connected. We're all interconnected. Learn about shielding. Imagine a large crystal sphere around your body, or, an amethyst pyramid around your whole body. Some kind of crystal that you're drawn to. Visualize, wear crystals. Protect your energy by wearing crystals. But also know that you are protected too by Mother Earth. Know that you are protected by your guides and your ancestors and God, and that everything is going to be okay. You're just going through a phase right now. No storm lasts forever. It's like, if you feel despair or hopeless, it's like you have the power. Or this is telling me a wave of energy of, it's going to give you a boost. It's going to be coming through, so you won't be feeling so tired and desperate and low energy, low mood. It's going to lift your spirits up. Okay, I'm going to pull a few self-care cards, and then we'll finish it up. That'll be the reading. Alright, can we get a few messages from our guides, ancestors, Mother Earth? Give us a few self-care messages that are really, really important, that are very important for our well-being and for our healing journey at this time. I saw the card, it said hydrate, and like as I'm talking, I'm like, man, my mouth always gets kind of dry during these readings. So drinking water, getting in water is super, super important. Alright, give me clear and direct messages of self-care. What is going to help the collective, or anybody that is watching this right now? Give me some self-care cards. Self-care cards. What do we need to know? What do we need to know? Okay. The first card we got is health checkup. And I do think this is essential for everyone right now. I think that we all have been going through tremendous stress and social pressure, pressure from the media, politics, and then on top of most all of us have been infected with COVID. And then on top of what we already deal with physically and mentally, emotionally. So if you haven't been to the doctor or the dentist or the eye doctor, if you've been putting off that appointment, don't put it off anymore. You're feeling like you need to go for a reason. And if you keep thinking that you're feeling like you need to go, then you probably need to go, and this is your sign. Go get checked out. It'll give you a peace of mind. If there is something going on, they'll help you. I truly do believe that, doctors aren't here to just make money. It's like, they do have to live with the fact that they're helping so many people, or trying to help so many people that, are struggling right now. Another one, aromatherapy. Now that's something that, I've gotten into. Like, I've been with like essential oils, but because I have animals, I try to not use essential oils too much anymore. But I don't know, what I'm looking at is like her meditating. It's like me and that crystal. That crystal is being pointed out to me. It's like, wear a crystal. Looks like an amethyst. If you have a crystal laying around, cleanse it in water and wear it for protection. And aromatherapy is guided. If you do have a diffuser, or if you do have essential oils, this is a good time to work with those. I know lots of people are dealing with sensory issues. Another message is music, singing, using your voice. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot. I was singing earlier in the reading. So singing is important. We will be singing. We will be feeling better. But you got to turn the music on, and you got to pick the right type of music, or sing the right type of music too. So yeah, singing is really important right now. Can we get one last message for the collective? One last message. What's the most important message? Ooh, I just saw the card. It says positive affirmations. I really do feel like those help a lot. Is just like putting on YouTube like words that are like, you are amazing, like, believe in yourself, like, you got this, like, you got this. Okay, this message does need to come through because I've seen this card. This is the second time I've seen it, and the message I'm getting a channeled message, actually. It's lots of people are really tired, and they're turning to fast food, they're turning to carry out, going out to eat, and it's making them feel like shit. You don't realize that other people preparing your food does have an effect on your energy. The types of food that are being made, a lot of the times they use way, way more salt and, processed items and fast food and carry out. And this is your sign that you need to start cooking at home. You need to start getting fresh foods, have your proteins, your veggies, your fruits, rice and beans, all that good stuff. Anything natural is going to be really good for the mind, body, and soul, and for your mood right now. I know, like, gosh, I've been like so like into like chocolate and sugar and stuff, but I can definitely tell at like within an hour after I eat it that I'm like, oh, it definitely has affected my body and my vibe. Another message is, if you're struggling, if you are alone and you're like, I'm kind of freaking out, like, reach out to a friend. Try to get together with people. If you're really struggling, it's like, if you're secluding yourself in your room away from everybody, that can be good sometimes to have a little break and to get grounded and relax. But if it's everything in balance, and if you're alone too much, you get lonely and you start overthinking, and sometimes we need to connect with another person and just forget things for a little bit and just vibe with somebody, vibe with another perspective. This is a big one too. A lot of people, like I said, are, when you're dealing with depression or anxiety, it's really, really, really hard to motivate yourself. Depression, it's deep rest. You're needing rest. But one thing that does help, it helps our energy, it just helps us feel better, is rearranging our room, cleaning up our space, getting rid of things. It's like, push yourself. I know it's hard, but push yourself to clean up, to organize, to get rid of the things that you don't use anymore, things that have old energy, wipe things down. This is really guided. And, I really feel like rearranging rooms also. If your room or living room, any area that has just been the same way for a long time, like you never move stuff around, you never like move the couch or your bed or your desk, switch it up. It really does help bring in new energy and a new timeline, a new vibration to things when you shift your environment and clean up. And meditation, getting out inside, connecting with nature, the crystals, and notice she's sitting in a lotus. The lotus are in bloom. Lotus are very important because for the lotus to be able to bloom, it has to grow through the muddy, swampy waters. And then once it finally gets to the top and the muddy, swampy, nasty waters, it blooms to be this gorgeous, millions of petal flower. Connect with the lotus in meditation also. It can be a very healing, what's the word? Like sanctuary. Like how she's like in a sanctuary. I've had beautiful meditations being in the lotus pod. Alright, I think that's it. My name's Chrissy. I do long distance energy healing, chakra balancing. I help ground. I can help with attachments, negative energies. And my little baby back there. He's so cute. So, if you vibed with my reading, if you feel like it brought you peace and serenity or hope, reach out to me. We can have a one-on-one session. I usually charge $1 a minute, or it just varies on the situation and the client that we work with. So I'm Chrissy. Reach out, like, subscribe, share, laugh, stay present, meditate, drink water, work with the elements. I love you. I really love you. You're amazing. You got this. You got this. You're going to be okay. I promise you're going to be okay. Things will work out okay. Just stay present. Do the things that I said. Maybe, you know, get some supplements, some herbal supplements, something that's soothing, maybe some magnesium, do what you're guided, probiotics, like, have a session with me to learn more, really, because I have my third eye's on fire. I have a lot of loving guidance coming through for everyone right now. All right, take care.